Good evening, folks. This is Deb. So, just a little update before I hit the hay, okay? We have some exciting news tonight because it has been announced that Team USA will be at a training camp in December at Duke University, and Caitlin Clark will be there, okay? As will her teammate Aaliyah Boston. So, that is great news because that is evidence that Caitlin Clark is healthy and ready to go and play in 5-on-5 basketball. Okay. Now there'll be other players there as well. I believe Kelsey Plum, Paige Beckers, Angel Reese. There's a few other players. I have an article that I will put in the body of this video, in the description of this video, that will outline the whole thing. But this is really good news. Now I don't know how much of this we'll get to see. I'm sure there will be some kind of coverage, from the media. I'm not quite sure what that coverage will look like. I don't know how much the media will be allowed into this. This is not only in preparation for Team USA's games in Puerto Rico in March, as part of the whole FIBA thing, which, by the way, the US is already in FIBA, but they will play in the qualifying round in Puerto Rico. I've already done a show on that. They'll be playing, I believe, 5 or 6 games in Puerto Rico. And this is also in preparation for the next Olympic team, which Caitlin Clark will not be left off of. Okay. So again, December 12th to 14th, the head coach for this whole endeavor is Kara Lawson, and she is joined by 3 assistant coaches: Nate Tibbetts of the Phoenix Mercury, Stephanie White of the Indiana Fever, and Natalie Nikasi of the Golden State Valkyries. So that's really excellent, excellent, excellent news, okay? I'm excited about this, okay? Caitlin Clark back on the basketball court, finally, finally. And it's a long off season in the WNBA. Okay, way too long. But be that as it may, we live with that. Now, the other thing I'm hearing again is Madina Okot's name being tied to the Fever by yet another source. So if you look at the mock draft, they actually have her going pretty high at number 6 to the Toronto Tempo. Now, the Toronto Tempo and the Portland Fire are at 6 and 7. They have to have a coin toss to see which one goes 6th and which one goes 7th. I don't think they've done that yet. And the Fever pick at number 10. So we'll have to see how this goes. They also, in the mock draft, have her on the wrong college team because she actually transferred. She plays for the South Carolina Gamecocks. And that is, as you know, where Aaliyah Boston came from. And as I told you, I heard rumors that Aaliyah Boston was going to pay a visit to her alma mater to try to talk to Okot about coming to the Fever. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what I've heard. That's what I've read in a couple of places. So we'll have to see how that goes. But the feeling here is, yes, we have a deadly duo in Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark, but Caitlin Clark needs more help. And I've been saying she needs more help in the front court, okay? Guards we got. If we sign Sophie, we sign Lexi. We have Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark are dynamic together. They are amazing. We signed Kelsey. We need to make that a priority. And we build the team. I don't care what anyone's telling you, okay? We're not building the team around Kelsey Mitchell, okay? I don't care where that comes from. All right, Kelsey Mitchell is going to be 30 years old when she comes back next year, okay? Caitlin Clark is the playmaking guard. She is a point guard. Kelsey Mitchell is a pure shooting guard, okay? And she plays great with Caitlin Clark. This team is being built around Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark, who were the 2 number 1 picks for the Fever in consecutive years. And they did this for a reason. So keep this in mind. They're building around Clark and Aaliyah Boston, and they both could use a little help. Okay, now Okot is a more traditional center. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Aaliyah Boston is a hybrid. Okay, she can pass, she can shoot, and she can play in the paint. But it would be nice to have that versatility be able to be used while we still have somebody who can anchor down the paint. That's what we really need. We need someone who can play. Aaliyah Boston can play power forward. Okay, she can. All right. She is a future MVP, a future Hall of Famer. I truly believe that, as is Caitlin Clark. So we'll see where this goes. It's going to be interesting, though. You know, as I said, the Fever pick at number 10, it is considered to be a deep draft. And by the way, there is no clear number 1 this year. Okay? Not like the year Caitlin came out, not like the year Paige Beckers came out. There is no clear number 1. It could be Lauren Betts, but it could be any other number of players. They're talking about Ewa Pham, who, you know, is only 19 years old. Now, there has been no international player go at the number 1 pick since, I think it was 2001. But anything is possible. There is no clear number 1. It will just depend on what the team that has the number 1 pick decides is what their need is, I believe. So we're going to see how this all goes. Now, I do have, you know, something kind of exciting here. And I'm going to show you before I shut down this video. I'm going to show you portions of what I've got here. And I'm hoping this isn't a copyright issue, although it probably shouldn't be. But we'll give this a shot. Let's see what we got here. Okay. See, I'm being good here. I'm optimizing. Yes. All right. I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but
take it in. This is Iowa, where tractors rumble and Hawkeye fans roar. The fanfare follows Caitlin Clark wherever she goes, but especially at home. And as the sun sets on this chapter of her career, there she is.
Full circle it does, because we wanted to make your dream come true. You made so many dreams come true. State Farm knew it had been some time since you'd seen Maya, and like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Maya Moore.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Good to see you.
When you go to your games, little girls, little boys are wearing your jersey. Has that sunk in that you are potentially that person that they're looking up to?
I don't think it's sunk in, honestly. Little girls just screaming and like crying and like wanting a picture and like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe it. Like, can I have a high five? It's just special seeing the black and gold and the tutu and Clark on the back. That's kind of something you dream of.
What is this place? What has Iowa meant to you?
Oof, that's a big question. Honestly, I think it's just a place where a lot of my dreams kind of came true in a way. I think it's a place that brought me a lot of great memories. That'll probably be some of the best memories of my entire life.
Points per game, and his son Jason recently chimed in on today's potential record-breaking moment.
I got to watch her play, I think, 2 games last year, and I was extremely impressed. I'm a fan of hers. She's amazing for the girls' game. I think she's going to be a great pro. I root for Caitlin Clark all the time. I think she's good for basketball, and I do think if there was a woman that I had to compare to my dad, I've never seen someone that I would compare to him, but I mean, she would probably be the closest. I did an interview the other day, and they told me that the people in Iowa call her Ponytail Pete, so I don't know.
Everybody, I'm Gus Johnson along with my partner Sarah Kustok, and welcome to Iowa City, folks. We have such a special day planned for you. First of all, Caitlin Clark has a chance to pass Pistol Pete Maravich and becomes the all-time leading scorer in major college basketball history. She needs 18 points. She averages 30 on the season. On top lines going into this one this afternoon.
Let's go, Gus. This is the moments we live for and what legends are made of. And you take a look at the names and the history that Caitlin Clark is surrounded by and who she's about to pass. And the things we've seen her do on the offensive side in the women's game has been prolific, but she also brings a brashness, a moxie, and she's about to make some memories that we will all remember for a lifetime.
Starting at guard, 6 foot from West Des Moines, Freshman of the Year, Player of the Year, winner of the Staley, Sullivan, Wade, Lieberman, Naismith, Boyden, and several other last name awards. A 2-time All-American First Team, 3-time All-Conference First Team, 3-time assist leader, 10-time won't miss leader, 2-time tournament most outstanding player, current even more outstanding player. Whew. Conference Player of the Year, Player of the Month, Player of the Week, Player every minute, owner of the conference 3-point record, free throw record, triple-double record, the Iowa State Fair shooting record, the women's all-time NCAA leading scorer, and your new all-time NCAA leading scorer, Caitlin Clark.
Duke, and she's been an important factor this last month for Ohio State.
Clark, quick release. And hits. Caitlin Clark is on. Clark, quick release jumper. She's 12 away. So, Coach McGuff met his wife, Letitia, who was playing there. And right now, it's
in Ohio State starting to do what they do best, generating offense out of their defense.
Clark again for downtown. 3 to tie. Clark inside. Got it. She's 2 points away. Going up in Cedar Rapids. Now Caitlin at the line. For the record. She ties it with that one. This for college basketball history. She does it with a foul shot. Caitlin Clark becomes the all-time leading scorer in major college basketball history. Passing.
That never gets old, okay? So, folks, I put that whole video in there. There's a few more minutes left in it. But that's about it for tonight. But I will be back tomorrow. It'll be again late tomorrow night, but I will be back. And I'll see what else I can dig up about this Team USA thing. Like I said, I found a couple of articles today. I honestly did not see it during the day. I saw it after I came home this evening. So I wanted to make sure to get this video out before I got to work tomorrow. Not sure if it'll get posted tonight or if it'll get posted first thing in the morning, but you will see it before I go to work. So I'll talk to you guys later.